Memphis, Tennessee had just dispatched of, quote, one bully, Jacksonville. Now here's the new bully, Baltimore, with their rock-solid defense, which knocked Eddie George out of the game with a sprained MCL very early in the first quarter. Brian Billick, Tony Banks, can they cook up a touchdown?
Well, obviously, Tony Banks wanting to have a good game and Brian Billick wanting to see that from him. Priest Holmes stuff right there inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they all hit on that Tennessee defense, don't they, Tommy? Second to go, Priest Holmes to the 1. And then it's Tony Banks with a fumble, and he falls on it, so they have to settle once again for Matt Stover's field goal, his 20th. Meanwhile, Jeff Fisher knows that points will be at a premium against Baltimore. And look at the spin by Steve McNair. And he finds Rodney Thomas, the back who replaced Eddie George. Touchdown, 7-6, second quarter, Tennessee. Third quarter, still 7-6. Randall Godfrey steps in front, and it's a touchdown. Defense scoring for Tennessee, 14-6. Tony Banks picked off. Get used to it. Next possession. Banks throws it out of the end zone, and then knocking at the door for points. Tony Banks picked off on an overthrow by Dane and Sidney. Fisher pump. Brian Billick says, you know what? Johnny Unitas is in the house. Let's try him. I think it might work, but instead, they had to go to Trent Dilfer after 3 Banks interceptions. What could happen? Interception. Michael Booker. 4 picks by Tennessee in the second half. Dilfer trying to provide some life. Scrambles. And he's going to run it for 12 yards. Now he's fired up, but remember, this is a team that hasn't scored a touchdown in 4 games. Later, 4th and 22. Dilfer. It's almost the catch of the year, Tom. Qadry Ismail. Ooh, is he in? Is he not? It's under 2 minutes, so it's a ref review.
You know, and he looked like he was obviously out of bounds, but as you take another look at it, you see Qadry get the left foot down clearly, the right foot coming in. This is the replay that the team saw, that the fans saw. They thought that he had both feet in.
No, I think it was a no touch. As we look at that, that was the call anyway. Banks, Qadry, Ravens upset because for the 4th straight game, they haven't been in the end zone since September 24th. And even though that Baltimore defense held Tennessee to just 7 first downs, and held them to under 200 yards, it's Tennessee which now has a big game-and-a-half lead in the AFC Central, a division which is awfully, awfully tough.